Hello to you, my fellow Dark Ones. How are you guys doing today? How's life? And yes, of course, depending on your mood, I'm happy or sad, or both. So last episode, I started making some solar panels and, well, we're still making it. It's very slow. The problem is that our applied energistic system is not incredibly powerful, and today, using mega cells, we're going to make it super powerful. However, before doing that, we need to automate the processors. Stop giving me eggs. Jerks. So the old inscribers that we used to have in applied energistics were incredibly garbage. Thankfully, they have been improved. So in the old version, if you wanted to make a processor, redstone had to go here, correct? And if you would have pumped it, well, in this version, it's not going in, but in the previous versions, it would go to the top slot. If you wanted to put redstone in, you had to insert it from the side, like so. Thankfully, now there is an automation access mode, meaning that if you enable it and do the same thing again, pumping the redstone from the top, you see? It goes in. It's a bit buggy, so I had to remove the inscriber and place it down one more time. Anywho, that is not very important because in this version, we have the extended inscriber. Aha. So I thought this is going to be something super complicated. It's actually not. I just set in like normal patterns that one printed logic circuit, redstone, and one printed silicon gives us a logic processor. So now if I want to make one stack of logic processors, you see, everything works. Doesn't have a card. But yeah, it's making it. And then you can even ask it to auto-export. So everything goes to the correct slot and you can even output it back into the pattern interface. Oh, and wait a minute, it does it 4 at a time. Oh, that's an amazing machine. Yeah, you see? You can see all 4 of them. Lovely. No, don't you worry. There's a bit more. So there's also a universal press, which instead of using different types of presses, you just use this one and give it silicon, diamond or whatever and it will make you the circuit board. So let us make a universal press and then we shall copy it a few times, just in case. Does it work? Yeah, so that's how we're going to automate everything, I guess. Considering what I have just said, if we want to make everything super fast, we need 9 more inscribers, the advanced version. So we will have a total of 10. That is because there is an extra accumulation processor from mega cells. So it's no longer the usual processors, we have an extra one. The other thing is, in order to make this stupid inscriber, you might notice we need a singularity. So I guess we set you to singularity and take the matter balls out. Yeah, that should work. I love how it notifies you. Give me 1 singularity. Actually, I need 4. No, I just need the 1. So one of the stupid things that I did is that in order to make that stupid press, you needed some of the old presses. Let's make a few copies. So let me try to find the spot so that we can set them up. Maybe here? Why not? Another thing that we have to remember is that the extended inscriber can handle 4 jobs at the same time, like so. So it does need all 4 presses. That means yes, I had to copy a bit more. So this one has 4, that one has 4, 4, 4, and 4. And you take the new accumulation press, I guess, like so. All 4. Oh, and by the way, there is a recommendation that we put the stack number to 1. The basic inscribers are set, so let us have a pattern for silicon wafer. It's just 1 silicon, gives you printed silicon. 1 for calculation, 1 for engineering, and obviously 1 for logic. Each one of the inscribers is going to receive a pattern, and it doesn't really matter where we put them, except for this one. The accumulation one. It has a different press. So now if I want to order 1000 logic circuits, you should be able to craft it for me, are you? Oh yes. Auto-export. I forgot about the main thing. It will send it back to the pattern provider and into our system. Yeah, it's working. Perfect. So that does take care of every single circuit. Now we need to convert them into processors. So we need like 4 more machines and that's it. Let's make sure they don't connect. That connected. Doesn't really matter. Also, we can make it look a bit more fancy by using these kind of providers. There's absolutely no difference between them. It's just that these ones are not a block. So you can put them like so, like a bus. Again, each one of them shall receive a pattern, and I think we're done. Why do I have 4 of these? I made extra. And we enable auto-export on all of them, so let's order some processors. Can you make me 1000? No, you don't have enough silicon. I used to do everything manually, so it didn't have a pattern. So now can you make me 1000? Nice. Yeah, it's just that I forgot the speed upgrades. Yeah, very good. This is so nice and fast. Really fast. So what you're about to see never happened. I don't like mystical agriculture. So you're going to pretend that these machines used to be there from last episode. Or I don't know, pretend I cheated them in. I don't really care. It's just that I do need to have some seeds for a few things. I have not set up another 14 phytogenic insulators and we are not going to craft the following seeds. Definitely one of them is not going to be Certus quartz and I did not place down the lever. Nothing happened. Oh, okay, it's the blocks. My bad. Yeah, the other seed that we're definitely not crafting is Fluix. I'm lazy. And of course the other two seeds that we're not going to craft are going to be iron and steel. Yay! We didn't craft so many seeds. Why do I have redstone here? Also, steel and iron look exactly the same. I'm just saying. Yes, very good. We're totally not cheating with mystical agriculture. I like that. But moving on, let us move to mega cells. So apparently there is a 1 million mega storage component. Then it goes to 4 million, 16 million, that's quite a bit, and 64 million. Is there more? Oh my goodness, 256 million. I want that. But that seems to be the end of it. Finally. So now that we have the patterns, how do you make a 256 million mega crafting storage? Oh boy. That's quite a bit of resources. So basically, we need to know how to make Certus quartz dust, which is weird, but I guess we can just use a crusher for that one. And ender dust, which, oh, you have to be an inscriber, which is perfectly fine because we do have an extra one and an extra pattern provider. I think they just forgot to include this recipe. It's fine. So this one, we can increase the stack to 64 and we can give it speed upgrades. And auto export on. So 100 ender dust, that should be something that we can easily make. Yes, perfection at its finest. Okay, first off, it was my bad. Apparently there is an ender pearl dust and there is an ender dust. Both of them are acceptable. One of them is done using a pulverizer, so we will just use that one. So we are still missing the sky steel and some Certus quartz. Certus quartz comes from sand. Lovely. Sift faster. Sky steel is something that we will automate later on, but for the moment we just need, I don't know, 100? So I'll make a few hundred. Yep. Although that doesn't really change the fact that I need 100,000 Certus quartz. Do we have extra seeds? Yeah, we do. We make more. I mean, we don't make more. You get the gist. I'm not gonna lie to you, the production of Certus quartz is a bit garbage. Although it is very true, we don't really need to make the 256 million mega crafting storage, we can go with something lower, but that's something that I want to do. And it's not just the one, we need 8 of them. So yeah. Anyways, since I have nothing else to do, I was thinking, if you have a schematic from Create, can you mirror it? I know you can flip it, but is there an option to mirror? Oh, there is. So is it mirrored? I think it's mirrored. Yeah, it is mirrored. Interesting. Come on. So it's going to be exactly the same. Awesome. Oh, and by the way, I did make myself a dislocation normalization field projector. Let's put it with the chickens. Don't give me eggs. Jerks. And yes, I have been making additional solar panels. Our storage was getting full. I'm making 2 more. I didn't really want to copy these 2 buildings. I just wanted to copy the gatehouse, but I guess we roll with that. If we want later on, we can change it. I think I did manage to gather all the ingredients according to the checklist. Yeah, we seem to be fine. And this should take around 30 minutes or so. The thing is, I really want to be able to remove everything on this platform today. Why are you going that way? Ah, okay. I was confused. This is just a bit of a progress update. I think the other side is finished. Yeah, seems so. I'm trying to clean up and I'm also trying to spawn more animals. I want sheep. I want shepherd's pie. And maybe a cow. You know, we need the milk. How long has it been? I really have no idea, but can we make one? No, we're still missing 21,000 Certus quartz. Why is it so expensive? I'm still sieving, right? Yeah. Okay, this was amazing. We do have rabbits, we do have pigs, we have a baby cow, and I think I also saw a sheep somewhere. Don't die. Please. Oh, you're here. Okay, you're safe then. I hope. I don't really trust the sheep. He might suffocate. We take the mutton. That's all I needed. It does have EMC. Okay, so it has been a while later, and yes, I have a llama soul. And yes, as I was saying, it's been a while later, and yes, I have been trying to make the storage component, and the problem is that there are no CPUs that can do that. Also, one of the reasons that we needed so much Certus quartz is that you need 19,000 1K ME storage components. That's a crazy number. So that's being taken care of. Also, I have noticed on the inscribers, the bottom ones, we can put the stack up to 64 and it works slightly faster. For the top ones, maybe there could be a boo-boo, I'm not exactly sure, but for the bottom ones, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just silicon, for example, what can go wrong? However, in the meantime, there are a few things that we need to do, and we need to get into a teeny tiny bit of Ars Nouveau. The thing is, eventually we have to finish the mod pack, and one of the things that we have to do is to get some Vibranium. So Vibranium does require air, water, earth, and fire essence from Ars Nouveau, in addition to some Insanium and a bucket of life. Yeah, let's get some food. That's probably enough. And of course that food is going to be barbecue on sticks. Yeah, we didn't have sticks. Yes, now we have sticks. There are different ways of making sauce in Ars Nouveau, and we're going to go with food. I was just trying to clean up the place 5 seconds ago, but there are a few things that we need to do. We shall have the source links, we shall have the source jar, and a pedestal. Now, if we feed... Did you go in? No, like so? Yeah, I was going to say that if we feed them some food, they're going to generate source, but apparently I made the wrong one. Is it mycelial? Oh yeah, okay. That one then. You see? We're getting source. It's not amazing though. Actually, the rate isn't that bad. Barbecue on stick gives you a lot of saturation. Technically speaking, burgers are better, and I have only one cow, so we take a DNA sample, and then we kill you. Yes, raw beef. Didn't have raw beef. We got steak as a reward, so you can make minced beef in a sawing factory. Interesting. If you guys remember the past, normally I would go with source berries in order to generate source because I think they get a boost, but these type of food are amazing. The previous source jars that I have placed down are full, with some barbecue apparently. Hamburgers should be better. Yeah, I think each one is 1.5%, maybe more. Okay. Anyways, we need to take care of the different types of essences from Ars Nouveau. One of the things that we need is a teeny tiny bit of snow. There are 100 different ways of getting snow, but I think this should be also one of them. We just go way up, make a very small platform, and make it rain. Rain? I think that should work. This is not a very good sign. It's still raining. Where's the snow? Yeah, it still rains. A thunderstorm does not make a difference? Interesting. Wait a minute, the entire thing is plains. There are no other biomes. Trust me, I have been flying for a while. That is perfectly fine by me. The easiest way that I know in order to get some snow is that we use a pure daisy. And you know, give it a bucket of water. You see the particle effects? That will change into snow. In other news, I should probably respawn the cow. I need milk. Hello, chicken. Do you want to be a cow? Good. Yeah, let's get some milk. So for earth essence we already have everything. For fire it's not going to be a problem. For water we just need snow, which there you go, we already have it. And for the air essence the only thing that we're missing is a wilden wing. So let us get a ritual brazier, and there should be a ritual for summoning wildens. Yes, that one. I already got the wilden spike and the horn, I don't have the wing. I think we looted them from the end city or something, but this is perfectly fine. Let's summon them. Be summoned. Hello. Where's my looting? Here it is. Yep, we have the wing. We don't need the rest. So I guess we have everything for the essences. Good. Let me try to plan this correctly. So what we need is vibranium, correct? Every recipe is going to give us 3. Vibranium, on the other hand, has a seed from mystical agriculture, so we would be able to craft it, and it needs 4 blocks of vibranium. That's 36 ingots. So I need to do the ritual at the summoning altar 12 times. That should be 36 ingots. That is perfectly fine by me. Now that we have source, we can make source gems a bit faster. I thought it's going to be super fast, but maybe not. Do it faster, dude. Thank you. In order to make the different types of essences, we still need to have the imbuement chamber. It also works without source, but with source it works a bit faster. And we need to put the 3 ingredients on the pedestal. They're not going to be consumed. If we give it a source gem, you should work. Yep, thank you. That is the air essence. We need 11 more. I thought this is going to be super fast. Why aren't you working? What if we have the source jars closer? So we have the air essence. I'm making water. There's 1 left. And you might notice that I have a lot of steak because apparently nothing beats cheap. Being cheap pays off. I mean, you can spend a lot of time making burgers, but you can just EMC some steak. It's easy. Anyways, that's not very important. The important part is we're up to fire. Lovely. That's a quest. Or a task. This, ladies and gentlemen, should be the final essence. Essence of Earth. I mean, the final essence of Earth. Lovely. Also, one of the things that I forgot is that you didn't need a bucket of milk in order to make vibranium. I needed the bucket of milk in order to make this essence so that I can make the tablet of restoration. For villagers. Which is something that I will do a bit later. For the moment, we need some blood. So here's a blood altar, a sacrificial dagger, and voila, we gather some blood. I can have burgers. That's actually a bucket of blood. Already. So there you go. Fill it in. Wish I had more hearts. Perfection at its finest. Yeah, what if we have some apples? I have emerald apples. Yeah, much better. At least we get regen. Oops, I almost killed myself. I'm assuming it doesn't have to be the same altar. We can add another one. We just add the essences like so. the bucket of blood, and I don't really know, we have plenty of insanium. You go in. So the only thing remaining is some aldemodium, right? I just right click, and that is vibranium. I need more blood, a lot more blood. I just wanted to mention that the recipe does seem to consume the bucket. Not that it really matters, but I wanted my bucket. We have 24 ingots. Thank you. Oops. My bad. Don't spill the blood. This one does require insanium blocks, so let's get 4 blocks. And we shall make the seed. Vibranium seeds, perfect. Come on. Hurry up. Lovely. What can we sacrifice? Do I need lapis? I don't know. Well, I think eventually we are going to have a new set of phytogenic insulators, but for the moment, we sacrifice the Certus quartz. And we get vibranium. I don't think vibranium is ever going to give me an extra seed. Can't you work a bit faster? Yeah, thank you. We're getting vibranium. Cool. Also, those nuggets actually count because look how much awakened draconium I have. I have 10,000 nuggets and more than 400 blocks. Oh my goodness, I'm still waiting for 1k in storage components. 9,000 left. I mean, even for the solar panel, I can already make one. Oh my goodness, what? I can't make one. My bad. We are not really producing that much vibranium, but I thought maybe we should upgrade our armor. In this version, you can actually upgrade everything with a smithing template, which you can just craft. I'm like, why the hell not? It's more armor. Hopefully it doesn't kill me like all the mod 6 or something. This looks bad. I'm sorry. Hopefully vibranium is going to look a teeny tiny bit better. Okay, at least I don't have horns. With a teeny tiny bit of purpleness, vibranium isn't that bad. Don't you agree? Anyways, I have been checking some stuff and I kind of forgot that I was sieving some sand in order to get Certus quartz. So as a result, it's a mess. You might notice that the spruce netherite barrel has 2 stack upgrades tier 5. So as a result, we have around 370,000 iron nuggets inside. That's crazy. However, right now we would be able to make the 256 mega crafting storage part. It's just that it needs the same number of logic processors that I'm crafting over here, so I have to wait for this job to be finished. Don't know how long it takes. 15 minutes? Maybe? It's been running for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Okay. I thought one of the things that I should do is that I should use my time productively, so I'm making Fortune 3 books. A lot of them. And if you're wondering where the hell do I get that much experience, it's just because of my furnaces. They constantly work. Anyways, that is 16 Fortune 3 books. Yeah, and we broke. Fine, we shall have 2 more. This is going to give me 8 Fortune 4s, correct? That means we can get Fortune 5, like so, and then get Fortune 6, and mix them to get Fortune 7? Nice. Let's see if I can put it on the stupid mesh. I don't have enough experience. 60 levels! Well, at least we have Fortune 7. I really don't think you can craft higher than that. Don't know if it made any difference. We will see. However, in the meantime, I was also thinking, yes, I'm making more solar panels. We don't really need to have the 256 million mega crafting storage. I mean, we don't need it for crafting. Because the thing is, the solar panel that I'm crafting right now requires 231,000 bytes. The ultimate one that I want to craft requires 13 million. So 256 is a bit of an overkill. We can craft 20 of them at the same time, which I don't think we will ever do that. Nonetheless, we are going to have a 256 million mega item storage cell. You know, just for storage. I shouldn't make the wrong one. I made the wrong pattern for chemical storage. We want this one. We make the one for items. You still need 1000 more printed silicon. Well, it will be done in 10 minutes. We have gone through hundreds of thousands of resources and in 9 seconds we should have our mega cell. How are you gonna finish everything in 4 seconds? Maybe you are. I don't know. Are you? No, of course not. Oh, you did. We have it. 256 million mega item storage cell. That's a lot of items. We put you here. You should hold a lot of items. 26 billion items. Holy. I don't need storage ever again. It has been a bit of time later and I have been making some solar panels. We have 29 resonant. So that means if we get a proper CPU, we would be able to make one ultimate solar panel. We have all the resources. And in the meantime, that's basically what I have been doing. I'm making 264 million storage components and 40 of these mega crafting co-processing units. I don't really know what is the difference between them and the purple ones, but I guess we will figure out. Would you like... Whoops! He arranged an accident for me. Oh, look. I didn't mean to. Well, in about 15 minutes, we should have all the components that I want. It took maybe a bit more than 15 minutes, but we have it. So, are you free? Good. So this is the 64 million mega crafting storage. And these are the co-processing units. Looks nice. So this is a massive CPU. Let's see how fast it is. Solar panel ultimate. You still have to craft 34,000 steel dust. So yeah, that's gonna take a bit. But for the rest, we can see. Wow, everything is working. That's interesting. You have no idea how fast this is. Oh my goodness. I mean, for something like steel, I guess we can't go really faster than this. I'm also going to try and upgrade another CPU. I guess you'll be fine. There's one more thing that I really want to try and craft. There is something called ME Requester. What does it do? It requests items. Basically, automatically keeps items and fluid in stock. Currently, the way that it works is that you will have the requester, it has to be connected to your system, and you also need to have the terminal. So we always want to keep 10,000 of each and every processor. Yeah. Yellow means that it's crafting. Badge size. No. Stop. We always want to have 10,000 of them in the badges of 256. So now it should make 256 items at the same time. Yes. Cool. My fellow lords and ladies of darkness, after a bit of being AFK, here is the purple ultimate solar panel. Aha! Yes, I control the sun. Jerks. So yeah, this is a great accomplishment, it's just that we have the one. I might want to have 100 of them. So from next episode we have to optimize a lot of processes. You know, using crafters from RF tools and sequential fabricators. And the reason for sequential fabricators and not just RF tools is just this stupid recipe. So, 4 lapis gives you a lapis brick. 4 lapis here gives you a lapis shard. And yes, I want the shard. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking me for a grave, and so far we only have the 3. That is because getting essence of the undead, which I need in order to craft the graves, is incredibly difficult if you don't have a mob farm. And since mob farms are very laggy, I thought maybe we get into spatial IO and try to set up a mob farm in a different dimension. We will see. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one. Bye bye.